It's too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Welcome to 2K TV. We have a fun episode for you this week. We're talking All-Star, 2K League Draft, My Team, and more.
First, this weekend is the All-Star Game, which means we have some All-Star trivia for you in this week's 2K TV Interactive, brought to you by Kia.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Heat coming into the building earlier on, looking as dapper as ever. Their goal, as always, protect their home court. A nighttime activity on Ocean Drive here in Miami. As seen from the air, plenty going on down there. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Orlando Magic. This is Kevin Harlow with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. A special treat for our viewers tonight. One-time league MVP Shaquille O'Neal is in the house and with us courtside. Shaq, great to see you.
Kevin, you know I love your voice. That didn't even sound right when you said that. One-time league MVP.
That does not sound right, does it?
Should be 3.
How can that be?
I think because they stole it from me twice and gave it to the great Steve Nash. But anyway, it's good to be here, guys. I just love you guys. I just wanted to say that on national TV.
How about
one-time league MVP?
At the worst, co-MVP.
I mean, the most dominant player ever with only one MVP.
That makes no sense. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we all are well aware of the Miami Heat and their particular culture. Udonis Haslem, who's been one of the mainstays of this franchise throughout its history, said, "It's a warrior's mentality, being part of something bigger than yourself and sacrificing for your brother. You have to be committed mentally or your body will never follow. It's demanding on and off the floor." Kevin?
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you.
And the French shooting guard, Evan Fournier, growing up, he was a huge fan of Mike Bibby and the Kings. And Shaq, with you in L.A., I guess you were playing the villain role.
Sort of like that. I'll take it.
Was Sacramento what?
I'm not going to say that. But amazing to see the youngsters all over the world take inspiration from the NBA. Across the borders, language barriers. This game definitely resonates.
Now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Evan Fournier. Vucevic is out there with Aminu. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Bacon in at the 3 slot. And for the Heat, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. The wide open look here for Vucevic. At 3 off the mark. None against Carter-Williams. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Good on the shot.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here's Fournier trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. It's good.
Great touch around the basket. The defense can't let Vucevic carve out that kind of position.
Outside Butler. Plays it up and banks it in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The shot by Carter-Williams, nobody around. No good with the triple. Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stolen by Nunn. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one. Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Overcoming many obstacles in this path to the NBA, Jimmy Butler has greatness in him, and I think that's helped him rise to every challenge.
That free throw good from Butler.
You don't hear about it much, but players who've had 5 or 6 seasons in the league, you wonder where their motivation comes from. Remember, Jimmy, the last pick in the first round in that 2011 draft. Maybe that edge is still there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Of course, you know as well as anyone, Shaq, mental toughness is a gigantic asset in this league. You look at today's players, and there are some that appear to be unfazed by pressure.
I call this the frown and the smile. There's one guy that smiles a lot when you try to pressure him. That's Luka Doncic. He'll hit you with a move, shoot the jumper in your face, hit you with a smile. Then there's the frown. Kawhi Leonard can do the same thing, but he'll hit a big shot, and he won't give you no expression. The frown and the smile, Kevin. The frown and the smile. Reminds me of Ernie and Kenny up there.
Here's Robinson. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Got that one up quick. Robinson's got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Fournier in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Heat leading by 11. Adebayo, high post. Vucevic with the block.
And that's just not playing position defense. Vucevic getting up and sending it back. Get that shot out of here.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He has 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Carter Williams following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Here's Bacon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic the pass to Bacon. The 3-pointer no good. And here's Miami. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's none. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And there's the pass to Bacon. Now here's Carter Williams. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And with the draft age potentially going back to 18, the league getting more involved in player development. In Europe, players can turn pro at 16, Shaq. Will things get closer to that, you think, in the U.S.?
I mean, I don't understand the rules sometimes. Just think about it. Kids can make money flipping burgers but not playing basketball. I mean, everybody wants the kids to get education, but I think if you can do both, why stop them? Such an energetic defender, Butler works overtime to create great pressure.
The Magic trail by 15. Fournier passes to Bacon. The Magic again can't hit.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players. That's a jump ball.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Aminu the pass to Bacon. And Fournier kicks to Aminu. Cans it from downtown.
Well, as a defender, you know Aminu's going to be spotted up in catch-and-shoot situations. It's one of his specialties.
Here's Robinson. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Butler, following the miss by Evan Fournier.
With an advanced understanding of the game, Butler reads the floor perfectly.
The Magic trail by 16. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Carter Williams, following the score by Miami. Bacon gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Nunn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nunn's got his second bucket of the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Carter Williams, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Here's Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Butler's got 12 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Shaq, you played on some great teams with a lot of other great players. Who stands out as maybe the best of the best you played with?
Well, I don't like to isolate these guys, but I just say I was lucky enough to have a three amigo set. Penny Hardaway, Kobe Bryant, and D. Wade. And then, towards the end of my career, I got to play with LeBron James and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen, but I was a little too old, man.
I tell you, big fella, a lot of people forget just how special Penny Hardaway was because of the injury.
He was special.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
A different look for Miami. Achua, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Now here's Ross. He's coming off a 28-point game against Atlanta.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here is Ross. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
This is what your big man is supposed to do. Vucevic attacking the rim, daring anyone to stop him.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Clark, he's checked in for the Magic. On the free throw, no good. And with the teams nowadays going up tempo, Shaq, some big men are trying to slim down to keep pace. If you were playing right now, would that be you? Would you follow that?
No, I'd still be a super heavyweight. Barbecue chicken alert. That'll be my strict diet. Any little post that wants to shoot jumpers and play me, I'm going to eat them for lunch, breakfast, and dinner, and snacks. Any space on the floor could be Dragic's next scoring opportunity. He's that versatile.
The Magic trail by 20. Ross passes to Birch. And Ross with the slam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Dragic gets the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And here is Ross. Outside Fournier. Pass to Birch. Back to Fournier. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
And Adebayo throws it down.
That's why you like experience at the point guard position. Dragic making the right basketball play.
Fournier passes to Clark. Here's Ross. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Okay, Miami, now coming out of the court are your Heat answers. Let them hear ya.
Chance now to take a look at some numbers for Bam Adebayo.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
That free throw good from Ross.
And the big fella, Mo Bamba, grew up not far from where you did, Shaq. If you're guiding him, how does he take that next step?
I think as a rebound and a shot blocker, he's ready-made. Offensively, still a lot of room for growth. Got to use the size. You got to find a way to get easy shot inside, and got to get a little meaner.
Ross with a wide open look, offline with his 3.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And they pick up 2.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
The Magic trail by 21. Al Fournier, his numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Adebayo against Fournier. The putback, Achua controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Clark.
2 minutes.
Back to Ross. Passes to Fournier. From the high post. And that one is off. And it's Miami the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Clark finds Fournier. 1:25 left in the first quarter. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The Heat leading by 23. Here's Adebayo. Yep, it counts.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Miami. Free throw good, Adebayo.
You wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time as one of the more versatile bigs in the league.
Count that one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Magic shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. Out to the right wing. Here's Birch. Buries it from three-point range. Birch has got his second bucket tonight. Here's Dragic. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. That one goes in.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
And Orlando has possession. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Fournier's shot is off. Here's Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Hero's got 8 points.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Heat out front, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it, that you're planting that seed early, so they can only get better, and they're learning, and they're gaining confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Iguodala out there with Achua. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Dragic, and it's Hero in at the 2. So that's who Miami starts the second with. The shot's good from Fournier. Shaq, you always play with a lot of passion. Is it possible to play with so much fire that gets the best out of you? And if so, who in the league sometimes crosses that line and has too much of whatever that is inside that drives your passion?
You know, Greg, when we were playing, there's only one guy, Kevin Garnett. But now in this era, you got to go with Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, and Kyrie Irving.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Fournier. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Fournier. A different look for Miami. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Bam Adebayo. Robinson is subbed in for Achua. Good on both. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Iguodala. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Iguodala's got 5 points now in the quarter. Ross with it. 7 points in the game. Releases. Here's Vucevic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Love it when Vooch plays with an attitude, treating the paint like he owns it. It's mine.
No good from Dragic.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now, here is Robinson. He's guarded closely. The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Olynyk. Jack, you've played with so many other stars during your career, but talk about some of the incredible role players that were so important for you and the teams you played on.
You know, you like to use the word role players, Kevin. I like to use the word others. Off the top of my head, Udonis Haslem, Robert Horry, Mike Penberthy, Derek Fisher, Rick Fox, my main man Horace Grant, and my OGs, Brian Shaw and Gary Payton.
Yep.
Good names. And that one falls for Clark. The Heat making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. Carter Williams, he's checked in for the Magic. And so Clark nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Hero. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And that one is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Inside, and Vucevic throws it down.
A physical big man who could stretch the floor. Vucevic is perfect for today's NBA.
Pulls up on the wing, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Nunn's got 8.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
That one falls. 9 points in the game so far. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Carter Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. When he does that, this guy can dominate.
Iguodala, again the Heat, good for 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's Carter Williams. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Fires at the elbow and misses it off the right side of the rim. Heat have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Here's Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Carter Williams, the pass to Ross. Here's Vucevic. Miami grabs the miss. Olynyk with it. Guarded now by Clark. From the wing. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net. And for the Magic, they're shooting around 41% on the night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The pass to Bacon. Yes, that goes in. Here's Hero. He's got 12 over Ross. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Bacon, guarded by Robinson. Pass to Carter Williams. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Ross. And the 3 ball is good. Ross has got 10 points in the game.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
None, that's good.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Carter Williams slams it in.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Here's none. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Magic shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. A 3 ball. They get the rebound. Vucevic with the bucket. He's got 16.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
And the Heat call time here. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And a change for the Magic. Aminu's checked in. And Miami has possession. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you.
Using his height perfectly on the inside, Iguodala making the D get physical with his play.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
And the all-around game Iguodala possesses makes him unique, does whatever is asked of him on the floor.
And Iguodala drops them both. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. Passes it to Aminu. Vucevic down low. Robinson on him. The shot's good. Vucevic has got 20 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here is Ross. 10 points for him. Aminu misses.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Shot on the wing. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the inside, Bacon. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 6 assists in the game. Ross against Robinson. Over Ross. And the shot is long. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Carter Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's none. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now, here's Nunn. He had 13 points in the win against New Orleans.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Carter Williams. No one near him. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Timeout called the Heat.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Olynyk. Achua comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Dragic in for Robinson. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
A legitimate threat from beyond the arc. Dragic with no hesitation.
To the middle. And Carter Williams slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
There's Dragic with the three. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Dragic wants to go to the rim, but he's also willing to take what the defense gives up now.
And Fournier kicks to Aminu. To the paint. Here's Carter Williams. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. Miami's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And it's good off the back rim and in. Miami's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Adebayo with the bucket.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Well, Orlando shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Down low, Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And Shaq, a pleasure to have you with us. Great to hear your observation as always. I hope you join us again.
I will. Happy to give them anytime. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much.
Man, they really are chomping at the bit to get you back up there.
Yeah, they want you back in the studio.
Nope, I'd rather be here with you guys.
Good. We want you here too. You know, Greg, there are good players, and there are great players, and there are superstars. And then there's Shaq.
Yeah, I mean, he once said he'd like to be known as
the Big Aristotle.
Because Aristotle said, excellence is not a singular act, it's a habit. You are what you repeatedly do. Well, Shaq's lived by that on and off the court.
And stolen by Butler. Jumps up. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
For Miami, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Butler.
And, Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, You could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the three and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
None can't get it to fall. Well, Orlando shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Okeke, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. And Butler gets it to go.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Al Fournier. That's tipped. Butler with the steal. And so it's the Miami Heat up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And making his triumphant return to our set, the one-man broadcasting phenom, Shaquille.
Thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome. I just want to say, I get used to sitting on the sidelines. Better get up here with you guys. It was pretty good.
How did they make room for you anyway?
No, it's a lot of room down there, a lot of snacks.
Potato chips?
Chips, popcorn, hot dogs,
Wow.
Papa John's pizza.
Oh, wow.
It's awesome down there.
Gee, I bet there were some donuts down there, too.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of donuts?
Krispy Kreme.
Oh, wow. Man, but if your back is hurting, what do you put on it down there?
And I put on my new suit from JCPenney.
Oh, wow.
It was just awesome.
But you know, you sit in a chair a long time, your back gets tight. What do you put on it?
Oh, yeah, I put some icy hot on
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's
Guess
good.
how I came to the game?
How?
I don't have a car deal, so I'm not going to name one.
But you need that insurance, don't you?
Oh, yeah. For a great low rate, you can get online.
No question.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Orlando, they've got Al-Farouq Aminu. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Vucevic, and it's Bacon in at the small forward. And Butler, here we go, and slam dunk by Butler.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Orlando with the ball. Carter-Williams, the pass to Fournier. Here's Bacon, defended by Butler. Back to Fournier. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Vucevic Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Vucevic has got 26.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
That one good for 2.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Magic have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And Aminu slams it in.
That's going to make some highlight reels. Explosive Aminu attacking the rim is one of the best Aminus you're going to get.
Robinson, that's good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Miami's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight. Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Achua. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Kendrick Nunn. Double team on Adebayo. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Inside, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I tell you what, that's an excellent pass there. Carter Williams almost with like a sixth sense to see the play as it develops.
Hero, no good. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. Here's Bacon. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Ross is checked in for Orlando.
Terrence Ross.
The Heat have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hero's got 14.
And that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
Ross on the wing for 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Shots good by Hero.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Ross against Butler. Ross, that's good. 15 points in the game.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Hero, and it's Miami with another. Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Bacon. Back to Ross. Wide open. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Second shot opportunity, and off the glass. That one's good. Adebayo's got 29.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Knocks it loose. And here we go. Here's Hero. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Fournier. He's got 16. Ross for 3. Offensive rebound. Robinson with the block.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line, really has a complete game.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed, reads the defense well, and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. And some changes here for the Heat. Iguodala comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Dragic in for Robinson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Clark, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And both free throws good for Vucevic. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And up the court come the Magic on the break. The 19-foot shot, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Fournier the bounce pass. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Miami's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Here's Hero. No good off the back of the rim. Well, Orlando shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Fournier gets a wide open look, and it's Orlando with another.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And Miami shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. And again, it's the Heat missing. On offense, here are the Magic. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Back to Ross. Great D that time from Iguodala.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Good work there as it goes. Iguodala's got 13. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. Here's Bacon. 6 points for him. Now the pass to Vucevic. Back to Ross. Shot clock at 5. Knocked loose. Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Good hustle by Iguodala, an alert defender who you can't be too careless around.
Ross with it. He's got 19. Pass to Fournier. It's good.
Evan Fournier.
And Miami shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. The Magic shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. It's Fournier on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Fournier's got 12 points in just the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And the shot is good.
What a huge bonus for the coaching staff and this team to have Andre Iguodala producing like he is right now.
Dragic against Ross. Here's Bacon. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Orlando's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. The tray. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Tries again. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Olynyk out there, as a big guy, you got to get active on the glass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Achua comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Hero. And that one falls for Olynyk.
And Kelly Olynyk, one of those guys who has been very accepting of his role. You give him a bigger load, he's fine with the playing time. And if he has to come off the bench to produce, he's okay with that too.
Now here's Fournier. 23 points in the game. Clark with a wide open look. Misses the three. Now here's Achua. He's guarded by Fournier. The Magic shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Makes it off the glass. Fournier's got 25 points in the game.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Dragic gets the bucket.
And as Dragic went up on the jumper, he knew the defense was there still. Finds a way to knock that one in.
Fournier passes to Okeke. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Silva's checked in. .146 left in the third. And Carter Williams slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Passes it to Fournier. Shoots from the high post. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Here's Fournier. That shot off. The Heat go the other way with it. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Achua, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now, here's Fournier. He's got 27. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Achua. And count it from 19 feet away. Achua's got 4 this quarter. Orlando's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Clark outside. Back to Fournier. Over Nunn. Fournier's shot is off. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. And don't go away. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Mo Harkless, also Achua out there, and it's Silva in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Three-pointer. A nice shot by Okeke. Okeke's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Magic.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
To the inside, Randall with the bucket.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Vincent's shot is good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Magic. To the paint. And the layup is good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Lets it go from the wing, and the Heat get another bucket right there. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Randall. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Miami's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Took him no time at all on that one. Strus has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Randall surveying the D. He kicks it to Bamba. Pass to Okeke. Here's Randall. Basket counts. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Strus. There's the pass to Vincent. Now here's Harkless for the 3. The offensive rebound. Fires the 3. No good that time. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. A nice shot by Okeke.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Strus. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Goes up on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Strus has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA, and Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well. And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Miami.
Jimmy Butler.
Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Vincent. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Kept alive. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Here's Bamba, and at last they get one to fall.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
2 points, that one goes.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Now here's Randall. Tight defense on him. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King on the talk of that with your chest. I've been around in the cloud and the glade. I made a sound that was mine for the get. How long I'm in as long as I get. I'm from the side with the time to risk. Move to the side like a mind to protect it. Going for the side, I'm a rising directed. On me trying to get my dough. Wrist don't breathe with the time not slow. Baby, let the talk on the way I go. Yeah. What's so long, that's all I know. Made it on mine and that's all I know. Way too next to the top I go. I do what I want to. Yeah. I go out and I do what I want to. On the run through, I'ma need my funds too. I'm the one, they all know it when I come through. There's that soul stain, never matches. Racks on racks. Not lax, second I move. Made my own bars, still I don't lack. Racks on racks, racks on racks on racks. Not lax, second I move. Made my own bars, still I don't lack.
Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And that one, good. And here's Randall. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Randall, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Randall's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Count that one.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the Heat pick up 2. To the middle. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
He gets it in there. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Magic. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because I think they're on to something if we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. And the first one drops. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg, the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin. And I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today. And they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Okeke. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Tipped away. Harkless with the steal. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Back to Bamba. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bamba's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Miami no good on that time either.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Randall outside. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists in the game. Heat shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Now Randall. From downtown. Rebound by Olynyk. The Heat shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And so here is Miami. Here's Silva. Shoots over Bamba. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Harkless. Rebound by the Magic. Bamba's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Okeke. And a strong finish with 2 hands. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Orlando's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. The floater up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Vincent misses.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Harkless with the steal.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Timeout called the Heat. They're leading by 26. 58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. .55 seconds left in the game. Orlando's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's clearly a foul.
At the line for the Magic, number 4. At the line for 2. Two.
The first free throw is good. The Magic making a switch here. Birch is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Swiped away. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Harkless with the bucket.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Here's Vincent. Orlando grabs the miss. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jimmy, you have been outspoken about the need for maximum effort. Was it part of your plan to grab wins like the one we saw tonight?
It wasn't a part of my plan, but whatever works, works. I think we got a bunch of talented guys, and at times we forget how hard we got to play. On the road, at home, this is how we got to play basketball.
Jimmy, thanks for the time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long and good night, everyone.